Dockers Halftime is brought to you by Dockers Khakis, proud makers of nice pants.
And welcome to the Dockers Halftime, along with Jimmy, Howie, and Terry. I'm James Brown. The game you're watching at the half, Tampa Bay trailing big. Denny Green's team looking for the playoff shot.
I told Jimmy, he said, Jimmy, we're going to let Moon air it out. But first, let's get the old ground game going. Here's a 66-yard delayed draw up the middle. Amp lead gets by the safety. Vikings up top early, 7-zip. Warren Moon then. Fake the reverse. Safeties and linebackers get out of position. One-on-one on the corner is Chris Carter. He hauls in a 60-yarder. This puts the Vikings up 21-7. Then it goes to 28-7. And a rout is on, and Jimmy was right about Moon putting it up. 2 touchdowns first half.
Speaking of putting it up, right now, Atlanta leading Miami. Don Shula calm on the outside, nervous inside.
Fake inside, give him reverse, linebacker blitz. Marco Coleman, the right end, gets caught inside, so Eric Metcalf goes outside. 23-yard run, touchdown. Atlanta up by 7. Marino back, quick release, back of the end zone, Gary Clark. Dolphins go for 2, don't make it. 14-9 at the half.
And it is now into the third quarter in that game. St. Louis and the Jets. Take a look at the action here. Chris Miller being hit by Marvin Washington.
Marvin Washington, 97 on the top of your screen, leaves his feet and then tilts his head down. He is ejected for this hit on Miller. Miller has to leave the game. Mark Rippon, here you see Miller being carried off. Mark Rippon now is the quarterback for the Rams.
And take a look at what Mark Rippon does, Terry, when he's in there. He throws it, and it is picked. And take a look at what Gary Jones does as he heads downfield for the Jets, and he's taking it into pay dirt, and we're all tied. And right now, they're trying to kick the extra point. We'll keep you updated on that one. Right now, Jets trailing by 1, and now they kick the extra point, and it is all tied. Up to the date.
Up to the date, Jim Everett, 50-yard bomb out to the left side. He goes to Quinn Early. Ty Law is beaten. Remember, he took the place of Maurice Hurst, who was cut earlier. Saints 17, Patriots 14 at the half.
Curtis Martin, 2 touchdowns, ties a season record. Yes, indeed. Steve Grogan did that one. All tied between the Bengals and the Packers. Indianapolis and Carolina likewise the score there at halftime. Houston and Pittsburgh, the Steelers, have finally moved out by a touchdown. That at halftime as well. As we come back inside, Jimmy, Terry mentioned that you said Moon was going to open it up. My goodness, looking impressive.
Well, I tell you what, the Minnesota Viking coaches were very upset in their first Tampa game. They thought they played poorly. They gave up some cheap touchdowns. They turned it over. They felt like they'd get redemption in this ball game. They thought they'd play well. They think they got a chance to get in the playoffs.
Dilfer sacked 5 times, really hasn't had much of an opportunity to drop back and throw. Chris Carter, 3rd straight 1,000-yard-plus season. Warren Moon, 39, 40, 41, 42. The guy can just flat out chuck the rock.
Well, the Bucs start 5-2 and slipping badly now. All right, folks, when we come back to Hollywood, we'll present you this week's selection of Choice Cuts.